This is Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerantz. Thanks for joining us again. Our guest is Bob Kelley. Mr. Kelley is the Mayor Pro Tem of ATASCADERO. Sir, we thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Brad. Pleasure to be here.
It's amazing how city councils up and down the state have come out strongly against a proposal by Governor Brown to eliminate redevelopment agencies. He sees it as a way to save funds. Cities see it very differently. Explain.
Yes, it is quite a different deal. Like in our city, there's several projects that we've had that have been supported by the redevelopment agency. One is our Colony Square, where we have a new theater complex that was built, and because of the funds available in the redevelopment agency, we were able to guarantee that loan for $1.5 million. Consequently, with the theater being done, they're going to employ 70 people.
So it's catalytic.
Yes, and as the complex gets done, we're looking at possibly 200 people being employed there.
So I guess what I'm wondering is, look, there's no doubt that redevelopment dollars have had catalytic consequences. They are able to drive private sector money into areas that have been blighted. But what the governor is saying is, look, right now in fiscal times that are so difficult, we don't have the luxury to be diverting tax dollars towards redevelopment. How would you respond to that statement?
Well, I don't think he's really looking at it, outside of the area, because like I say, you take these 200 jobs, these people will be paying income tax. The project goes from a $2 million tax assessment up to $20 million, so you're going to get property tax there. And then you also have the multiplier effect. As this money is being generated and spent throughout your community, they say there's a multiplier effect of 7 to 8 times, which relates to sales tax, other businesses coming in, and what have you.
But if that money wasn't being diverted to the redevelopment agency, it, for example, could maybe go to schools or parks or, and schools. I mean, our school systems are really facing a fiscal crisis. So talk it through.
Yes, well, the money, some of our redevelopment money is going to parks.
I've heard that.
In Atascadero.
And schools as well.
Right. In Atascadero, we've spent close to $1 million just on our lake, Atascadero Lake project and zoo. Consequently, I got some reports here the other day that the attendance at the zoo is increasing, and those are people that are coming from outside of the area that come to the town. Now we have sales tax and what have you, and the multiplier effect comes in again.
Just as a neutral journalist, it seems to me that it's going to be very difficult to get redevelopment eliminated. And so, that being said, would you be a supporter of a plan to at least tinker with it to avoid abuses that we hear about?
Oh, sure. And I mean, everything needs to be done right. I think there has been a plan possibly where some of the redevelopment agencies might give a little bit more money to the school districts. And I'm in for that. Our school district just happened to pass, I believe it was a $117 million bond in our city. So
generous voters.
Right. And so I think every little city is different, and I'm sure there has been some abuses in other places, like the city of Bell.
We've heard, oh yes, yes, oops.
And then you have other cities that are doing well. So, it's a hard deal. I can understand where he's coming from.
You. I want to talk about the Regional Water Board.
Yes.
They recently passed a plan that you are concerned will have tremendous negative consequences for your city, Atascadero. It deals with septic tanks. Explain briefly, if you can, why you're concerned.
Well, in our city, we're probably the most impacted city in the Central Coast here because we have a rural atmosphere. And there's a little over 8,000 lots in our city, and 5,000 of those are serviced by septic systems. Under the new basin plan that they have, there would be a yearly inspection on these septic systems that could create a cost to each individual property owner up to $1,000.
So in our final moments, are you working to try to get that plan revised?
I think it will. It just got revised here in the future, in the past year. Sure. And I think there'll be some lawsuits, and the bureaucracy will take care of it.
Okay, there you have it. His name is Bob Kelley. He is Mayor Pro Tem of Atascadero. I'm Brad Pomerantz. Thanks for watching Local Edition. Back to HLN.
Today, everything you need to be entertained is ready and waiting right inside your home. Thanks to Charter Digital Cable. Sign up and you get over 100 of the most popular channels, all in crystal clear quality and sound. Plus an easy-to-use program guide that makes it simple to find all your favorites. More drama, more news, more laughs for less. Suddenly, staying in is in again. Bring your home to life with Charter Digital Cable. Call today.